Well, if you've been around for the past few months, you must have heard of Spy X Family, at least once. It's impossible to miss. But what exactly is it about and why you should watch it? In case you haven't already, of course, we'll tackle both of these questions in this short and sweet video. It all begins with a fundamentally extraordinary spy. He goes by the name Twilight, and calling him exceptional is an understatement. Martial strength, intellect, cunningness, deceit, maturity, and above all, adaptability. He's a man of 100 faces and no one knows his real name. But just like how an ordinary farmer grows crops to feed people, he lurks in the shadows and works relentlessly so that no child has to experience the horrors of war ever again. For that single goal, he has cast aside any and all distractions, even his own happiness. Or maybe ensuring the future is his happiness, who knows? Twilight is a mystery even to those who see him behind the screen, but one day he has an elegantly completed yet another tricky mission, and he sets his sights on the next one. Little did he know, this may very well be the most difficult mission yet. He is literally told to start a family and enroll his child into the same school as the son of a sketchy politician within 7 days. Even the world's greatest spy couldn't keep his cool after getting this mission. It is biologically impossible, but the higher-ups have no doubt that he'll get this done. Twilight is initially taken aback, of course, but after regaining his composure, he takes the name Loid Forger, and then heads to an orphanage to adopt a child of suitable age whom he can then enroll into that school as his own kid. And not just any orphanage, he makes sure to go to the one which is outside of the government's radar. Unfortunately, this orphanage was a bit too out there. There's no sense of structure, plus the caretaker is drunk and takes Loid to a pink-haired girl named Anya. Loid is actually looking for a kid who can suitably read and write, and is also at least 6 years old. Realizing this, Anya quickly picks up a newspaper and solves a crossword puzzle exactly as Loid envisions it in his head. That's right, she reads Loid's mind to solve the puzzle. But nobody has any idea about her ability to read other people's minds. She also lies about her real age and says she is 6 when she is even younger. Loid adopts her instantly because from where he's standing, she's a genius who can solve complex problems at such a young age. From there on out, his work is cut out for him. Anya can be quite a handful. In fact, when Loid finally manages to shake her off and go take care of other stuff, he finds his contact briefcase and ends up giving away his location to the enemy. They come and kidnap her, but of course, when Loid realizes what's going on, he goes and saves her as a disguised goon. However, this makes him wonder if it's really the right idea to get a kid involved in something this big. He tells her the directions to the police station so that she can at least get into a better orphanage. As far as this mission is concerned, he'll find another way to get into the politician's inner circle. He then heads back inside into the enemy territory to give them permanent PTSD. But when he returns, he finds Anya still there. She was waiting for him. That's right, Loid has no idea about her mind-reading abilities. Though, as for Anya, she simply didn't want to be abandoned again. Following this, he experiences anxiety for the first time in who knows how many years as he realizes that Anya may not pass the entrance exam, but she does. And so they celebrate. But this is where things get trickier. For the interview, both parents have to be present. No excuses, even if the other one is supposed to be dead. Just like that, Loid is on the lookout for a wife, but quite conveniently, a somewhat awkward lady named Yor is looking for a man because of social reasons. Anya and Loid run into her in a shop, and thanks to Anya's meddling, the ship sails. Loid officially marries Yor, and the Forger family can finally attend the interview. Though of course, since the father and the daughter aren't ordinary humans, she isn't one either. Yor is also hiding her true identity. In reality, she is an assassin who is renowned in the underworld as the Thorn Princess. All three of them are trying to hide their identities for each other. But since cute little Anya already knows who her new parents are, things are getting really exciting for her. And that's basically the premise of Spy X Family. Honestly, this anime is quite wholesome. It is also mature enough to make a grown man not just shed tears, but also smile. There's mastery in the storytelling. We're talking about psychological and philosophical nuances in the narrative, and of course the crux of human relationships. It continues to remain a subcontext. As wholesome and comical the episodes may be, they can also make you feel quite sentimental. The story starts off strong and then maintains the same quality throughout. Now I'm sure you guys must have already watched this absolute gem of an anime. Go wild in the comments section and share your thoughts on this anime. And if you haven't watched it yet, then you, my friend, are missing out. Spy X Family is about a good modern-day action comedy as it can get. Almost all of the components of the storytelling are handled maturely. There's comfort in this anime, yet also solace. The second part of the first season will be out in a few days, guys, so now is the perfect time to get into it. Just go and do it. But don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It'll get you some good karma from the universe. Go ahead. Well then, I'll see you guys in my next video.